All right, I thought I'd go ahead and play game two. Springfield now travels to face Central City. Central City's up in this best of three playoff series. Central City is up 1-0. Counting the playoff victory, Central City is 20 and 17 on the season, and Springfield, counting their loss, is 23 and 14. Again, the matchups don't change because it's technically matchup man-to-man defense. So all we're going to be doing, you match them up pre-game so you know man-to-man, and then we roll to see who has the possession, and we roll to see how many points they get in that segment. So again, I've got them transcribed over here. In the last game, Central City on the road won 76-68. They got great production from the shooting guard, 22 points. Their power forward, 22 points. Their backup guard, 13 points, and their point guard controlled the tempo in the fourth quarter and scored 12 points. So an absolute brilliant performance by Central City. The backup center was 7 points. On the flip side, Springfield started strong. As I said in pregame, Central City's got the best two big men in the game. They are A plus and B in this matchup, but the power forward did not show up. McDaniels did not show up in this game until the late third, early fourth quarter. He may have been in foul trouble, something we don't know. He scored only 12 points. However, their center, Patterson, had a brilliant day, led the game, all scorers, with 27 points. They also got another 18 from their shooting guard, but their point guard, playing defense, scored nothing. Their small forward managed only 4. Their backup guard off the bench did not manage to score. And their other 2 backups off the bench scored a total of 7. So the bench here is 7, over here 20. So as I said before, Central City's bench could play a big role in these games. And right there, the bench, they lost by 8. Central City's bench outscored them by 7. So coming off the bench, Central City's got depth. We are at Gold Star Arena here in Central City. Gold Star Arena. Gold Star in my big country universe would be a beer manufacturer. So Gold Star Beer, right? You can imagine. All right, Central City. Let's see who gets the jump ball. And it's gonna be even again. So both home teams win the tip, and Central City gets to start. Here we go. Central City. They're looking at 14. 14 is going to be their power forward. He had a brilliant day in the first game with 22. Their power forward, Hanks, here is going to score 1 on D. 1 on D. He's going to get only 3 this time. Central City's power forward, 3 points. But he starts them off, so that might go well for them. 66 is a turnover. Oh, my God. They failed to score in the first 4 minutes. Central City, only 3 points were scored between two teams in the first 4 minutes of play. It is a turnover fest and slow go as both teams are playing defense. Central City, 45. They're going to get their center involved. Their center is outstanding. Central City's center is, well, he's an F. Sorry, he's not. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Dooley is an F1. He's going to score 2. Let me double check. 45 is their starting center. It is. He's going to get 2 points. Folks, it's 5-0. Oh, my God. And 22. Finally, we're going to see the point guard for Springfield, who's rated a C. He's going to hit 2. C+, he's going to score 5. Point guard, 5. And, folks, it's tied in the final segment, 5-5. 32. 32 is center again. Oh, my God, 1. And their center's an F. He should not be partaking. 2. Wow, they are forcing the big man to take all the buckets, and he is failing miserably to help their team. And another turnover. That is unheard of. Folks, it is 5-7 after the first 12 minutes of play. It's defense. So Springfield, because the power forward killed him, I could see Springfield forcing all of those. They're collapsing down on power forward, and he's being forced to kick it over to the center for Central City, and he's getting his buckets, but only 4. So Springfield's changed up narratively after that. After their power forward scored 22, Springfield's made a change. Unfortunately, Springfield is trying to force it into McDaniels, who they need to be on his game. And I can see those turnovers are coming as they're trying to force it to their big man, McDaniels. All right, here we go. Starting the second period. It's 5-7. Springfield has to win this, or they're going home after a 23-13 season. That would suck. Oh, turnover. You have got to be kidding me. I can't believe I've rolled 3 66s. What the hell? So they're basically forcing it into McDaniels, and they're collapsing down and getting the ball away from McDaniels. 21 is shooting guard. That's Cooper. Shooting guard 1. Oh, the scoring here is horrible. Their shooting guard is a D. I rolled a 1. Another 3 points. It's 10-5. If McDaniel starts scoring, he by himself can turn this game around. 56. Center, that's what they want. A plus 2. A plus is 7. So their center is going to get 7. It's 12-10. And just like that, Springfield has wrested the lead away after 3 segments of no scoring. 42, small forward for Central City is an A+. 4 A+ is 8 points. Wow, and their small forward, by the way, is Damon, who led the league with 26 points a game. Damon was our Michael Jordan in the Big Country Football League. Here we go, 51. Center, that's who they want, too. He's an A+ player. He gets 7. So their center gets 14 to wrap up the second quarter. That's going to be 14 plus their 5. They have 19 at halftime. We still have to play the final segment for Central City. 42 is small forward. Oh, Damon is on fire. He is an A+ in today's game. 2 on A+ is another 7. And they're going to lose this game and be out of the playoffs, folks. 15-18. Added to 7, 25. It's 19-25 at halftime. My God. That's feels like college ball here. Holy cow, or high school ball. College ball. Wow. But the small forward, Damon, was shut out. Central City, the number 1 scoring player in our league, Damon, was shut out in game 1, and Springfield still lost. Here, their top guy, McDaniels, shut out. Patterson, though, getting on the board for 14 in the first half, 14-19. But unfortunately, Damon, the league's number 1 scoring small forward, or number 1 scoring player with 26 a game, has scored 15 in the second period alone. All right, Springfield gets the ball to start the second half, and they need their big guys to start performing. 62 is going to be their power forward. There he is. Their power forward is a B. That's McDaniels. 9 points. McDaniels shows up with 9 out of the tunnel. Central City, 25, is looking at their backup guard, 4. Their backup guard is Smith, and he's a D. 4 on D. Not a bad day. 6. Their backup guard gets 6. Holy cow, they need their power forward to keep scoring. 64 is their center. He is an A+, 2, 7 more. So their center now has 21 points. So their big men now are starting to open up as Springfield realizes coming out of the tunnel. We lose this game, folks. We've squandered a pretty good year. 44. 44 is going to be, oh, Damon, 3. He's A+. He's going to score another 8, small forward. Damon is a beast. Another 8 points, and he is the league's number 1 scoring player, and wow, he is doing it now. Final segment of the third. 24 is point guard. Point guard is C+. Not bad. 1, he's going to get 4+. He's going to score 5. Point guard, 5 points. We're going to get 16-21, and that's going to make it at the end. Let's see, 21, that's 10. 40 points. Let's finish the final segment for the hometown Central City. 42. 42 is small. Oh, Damon, 3. Damn. 8 more. Their small forward has taken over this game. 16-22. They're going to score a total, Jiminy Christmas, 47 to 40. It's a 7-point game, and Damon, who was shut out on the road in the first game. So you can tell Springfield made a deliberate effort to shut down Damon. Well, at home, Damon in front of his hometown fans, his wife, his kids, Damon is lighting it up. He has got, let's see here, Damon has got 15. He's got 31 points, folks. He averaged 26 on the season. So Damon shows up. Central City is going to advance. 22 is going to be point guard. Point guard for them is C. 3C is 6 points. And right now Springfield is being run out of Dodge. 64 is center. 4, their center is going to crash for 8 more. Their center having a brilliant series. He's going to score 8. He has been their #1 scorer in this series. 16 is power forward. This one is Hanks. Hanks is a D. 4D. Hanks, their big power forward, gets 6. So he was almost shut out of this game. And Springfield now running on fumes. 21 is going to be their shooting guard, Laufenberg. Laufenberg, 5 on D. He's going to get 7. He is not a plus player. Shooting guard, 7, though. Good performance from Laufenberg. And Central City, 65, almost turned it over. Power forward, Hanks, 4. Their power forward shows up, scoring another 6. And last but not least, 41 is going to be power forward from them. McDaniels is a B, 3B. He's going to get 7. And that's it, folks. It's over. 15-22. That's going to give us 62 points. And they're going to score 18, and 47 is 65. Yep. 3-point game. Unbelievable. Let's find out who the leaders are. And Central City is going to sweep. Of course, it's best of 3, so not difficult. But Central City is going to send Springfield home, having not been able to win a playoff game. Unbelievable. Central City will advance. Let's go ahead and get our totals. So let's go point guard here. So point guard for Springfield scores 5, 10. Center, who had a brilliant day, 14, 21, 29 points. He had 27 in the first game, 29 here. So he did his job. It's McDaniels, their power forward, who is their best player, who didn't get the job done. He scored 9, and so he scored 16. And our shooting guard here for Springfield is Laufenberg. He gets 7. And that's it, folks. They had 29-10. That means the 4 of their 8 players did not score. And if they had scored, this might be a different game. All right, let's go ahead and look at Central City. We know their power forward dominated. So we're going to, their small forward, excuse me. Damon gets 8, 15, 31, scores 31. Damon, who was shut out in game 1, scored 31. And that, by the way, that 31 over 29 proves to be the difference, really. All right, their center had 4 early and nothing else. Their power forward had 3. Wow, 15 for their power forward. Good for him. Hanks is a B-rated player, and he shows up, and that may be the big difference right there. All right, shooting guard. This guy's pretty good, Cooper. Shooting guard is 3. He got 3. Let's see. Point guard. I don't think we had the point guard score for them. Yep, he did. He scored 6. They even got their backup guard off the bench, scored 6. And there it is, folks. 31 for Damon. The league's leading scorer, who was shut out in the first game, gets his average plus in game 2. The center, absolute stud, Patterson for Springfield, who did have the dominating matchup. He was an A+ in this matchup. Had 27 and 29. He would have been the player of the series had they won, but they lose. The player of the series is clearly going to be for Central City, Hanks, as Hanks scored 22 and again 15. Hanks would be the man, as Hanks averaged 22 and 15. He averaged, 37. He averaged, 19 points a game. Damon, because he was shut out, can't get player of the series. But either way, man, Central City will finish the so far their record, their total record now is 21 and 17 as they won both their playoff games. Unbelievable. Springfield goes home. Now they'll face the winner between the league's top team, Unionville, and 18 and 18 Middletown. Unionville's 28 and 8. One hell of a series, and that's done, folks. I will have wrapped up 2 games this morning after tallying all my records and all of my stats. And we're good to go. There it is. So game 2, it's a sweep. Central City sweeps. 2 games to none over Springfield. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.